Jacob, new research is revealing that teenagers who are in toxic relationships, they may be at risk for a variety of mental and physical health problems for years to come. The study, published in a pediatrics journal, also showed these teens are likely to repeat patterns of unhealthy and even dangerous relationships. NBC News health and medical reporter Erika Edwards joins us now. Erika, thanks for being here. So the study, it linked teen dating violence with symptoms of depression in young women for up to 6 years after that toxic relationship. Tell us more about the connection, and also what are some of the other lasting health effects that come into play here?
Yeah. Hi, Vicki. As you said, those lasting symptoms may occur because teens who experience dating violence tend to repeat the same patterns over and over. And very often it's psychological abuse, controlling type of behavior. And that can certainly lead to ongoing feelings of depression. And the doctors say that, those people are more likely to self-soothe by turning to drugs and alcohol and having unprotected sex and engaging in other unhealthy behaviors on the following years. Vicki?
Why is it that men are less prone than women to these health issues that stem from toxic relationships?
Unfortunately, we have been seeing reports for several years now about young women and their risk for dating violence. In February, the CDC released a report finding that just an unprecedented wave of sadness and hopelessness in our girls. Nearly 20% of them said that they had been the victim of sexual violence. Now, that does not mean that young men are immune to toxic relationships or assault. But time and time again, we see that girls in particular are entering their dating years already feeling defeated, Vicki.
And they're processing things differently. Erika, before we let you go, what are some things that we as parents of girls can do to protect them?
Yeah, there's an easy answer, but as a mom of 2 teenagers, I can tell you it's not that easy to do, and that is talk to our young people as early and as often and as honestly as possible. Ask them about their friends' dating lives. Talk to them about what the word consent means. Have age-appropriate forms of these talks as early as possible, and certainly model appropriate behavior with a partner in your life. Show them how to respect one another. The experts I spoke with said that waiting until the teen years to have these conversations may be too late. Vicki?
Very good advice. NBC News health and medical reporter Erika Edwards. Erika, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.